Imagine yourself in the heart of a dense forest, surrounded by towering trees that seem to touch the heavens. The air is thick with a sense of stillness, but it is far from empty. Listen closely. The rustling leaves converse with the wind, birds sing their soulful melodies, and the soft crunch of twigs underfoot reminds you of the earth's steady heartbeat. This is the paradox of solitude, an outward silence brimming with inner vibrancy. It is a quiet that doesn't isolate, but instead envelops you in life's deeper rhythms. In this stillness, every sound feels intentional, every moment alive with meaning. Solitude is a gentle embrace, not an escape. It is the space where life's true essence unfolds, revealing its quiet truths. When you step away from the noise and busyness, you're not abandoning the world. You're diving deeper into its heart. In this sacred stillness, you hear the melody of your soul, a song often silenced by the clamor of daily life. It is here, in the tender hush of solitude, that the divine speaks, not in thunderous proclamations, but in whispers of love, guidance, and clarity. The universe shares its wisdom in the rustling leaves, the soft sigh of the wind, and the rhythmic beat of your own heart. Solitude is not loneliness, it is communion with yourself, the divine, and the vast, interconnected mystery of existence. It's where you remember who you truly are and rediscover the beauty of being alive. Think of solitude as a mirror held up to your soul, reflecting the essence of who you truly are. In its quiet reflection, you witness the radiant light of your divine nature, the kindness, courage, and love that make you uniquely beautiful. But alongside this brilliance, the mirror also reveals the shadows, the fears you've tucked away, the insecurities you've carried, and the wounds you've left unattended. At first, these shadows may feel overwhelming, like meeting a stranger who knows all your secrets. But this is not a confrontation to fear. It is an invitation to heal. Solitude offers you the safe space to sit with these truths, to gently hold them in your awareness, and to understand that they are not flaws but parts of you, yearning for acceptance and transformation. In acknowledging these shadows, the light of your soul grows brighter, not dimmer. For it is through facing these hidden parts of yourself that true healing begins. Thus, periods of isolation, though often tinged with discomfort, are not punishments, but sacred opportunities for transformation. When life places you in solitude, it is offering you a spiritual cocoon, a space to grow, heal, and emerge anew. Whether you find yourself in the solitude of a new city, the heartache of a breakup, or the deliberate quiet of a solo journey, these moments are not empty voids. They are fertile grounds where your spirit can take root and expand. In these pauses, you learn to rely on your own strength, rediscover your passions, and hear the whispers of your inner wisdom. View these experiences as a divine preparation, shaping you into a stronger, more radiant version of yourself. Imagine you're hiking alone in a dense forest, far from civilization, when a sudden storm hits. Without anyone to rely on, you must find shelter, stay calm, and use the resources around you to weather the storm. At first, fear overwhelms you. You wish someone were there to guide you or share the burden. But as you start taking action, you realize your own strength. You fashion a shelter from branches, find water from a nearby stream, and light a fire. By the time the storm passes, you feel a deep sense of accomplishment and trust in your ability to survive. This solo trial didn't just test your physical capabilities, it strengthened your faith in yourself and the universe's guidance. What felt like an isolating challenge became a transformative experience, revealing courage you never thought you had. This is exactly how isolation forces you to face life's challenges without leaning on others for immediate support. It strengthens your faith, whether it's faith in a higher power, the universe, or yourself. As you endure the trials of solitude, you'll uncover reservoirs of courage and determination you never knew existed. Think of a pond filled with murky water. As long as the waters are stirred, the sediment remains unsettled, making it impossible to see the bottom. When the pond is left undisturbed, however, the sediment settles and the water becomes clear. In the same way, isolation allows the sediment of your mind, chaotic thoughts, suppressed emotions, and buried truths to settle, revealing clarity beneath. In your busy life, external distractions often drown out the voice of your inner self. Isolation strips away these distractions, acting like the hand that clears the fog on your window to help you see your innermost thoughts, fears, and desires. This process is uncomfortable at first, akin to walking into a dark, unfamiliar room. But in that darkness lies the potential for profound clarity and growth. Before reaching enlightenment, Siddhartha Gautama, who would become the Buddha, chose to withdraw from the distractions of the world and sought refuge beneath the Bodhi tree. In the silence of solitude, Siddhartha faced his fears, desires, and temptations. The demon Mara, symbolic of inner struggles, presented him with illusions of doubt and fear. Yet, Siddhartha did not turn away. He remained rooted, confronting these shadows with unwavering presence. In this stillness, he transcended his limitations and attained enlightenment, realizing the interconnectedness of all life and the truth of existence. Similarly, in solitude, you too can find the clarity to rise above your limitations and step into the fullness of your potential. Nearly every spiritual tradition honors solitude as a pathway to the divine. Christian monks retreat to monasteries for contemplation. Sufi mystics practice seclusion to deepen their connection with God, and Hindu sages retreat to Himalayan caves for meditation. Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness, a period of isolation that prepared him for his ministry. Silent retreats, like those practiced in Vipassana meditation, involve days or weeks of complete silence and isolation. Those who participate report profound spiritual experiences, feeling connected to a higher power or gaining clarity about their life's purpose. These experiences emphasize how solitude fosters communion with the divine. For understanding this, think of the divine as a distant lighthouse. In the chaos of a stormy sea, representing the busy world, you may struggle to see its guiding light. But in the stillness of calm waters, the lighthouse's beam becomes clear and steady. Your isolation phase helps quiet the storm within you, allowing you to perceive divine guidance. In this stillness, the divine speaks, not in grand proclamations, but in gentle nudges, subtle insights, and profound feelings of peace and love. It is here, in the solitude of isolation, that you often find the answers you've been seeking, the comfort you've been yearning for, and the strength to continue your spiritual journey. This paradox, finding connection through separation, reminds you that the divine is never distant. It is always within, patiently waiting for you to listen. In choosing solitude, you draw closer, not away, to this eternal source of love and guidance. In the whirlwind of daily life, intentionally carving out moments of solitude is a gift you give yourself, a sacred break in which you can step back, breathe deeply, and reconnect with your essence. Whether it's an hour of silent reflection, a weekend without the constant hum of social media, or an immersive meditation retreat, these moments are profound acts of self-care and spiritual renewal. As you sit in stillness, allow the thoughts and emotions that arise to flow freely, without judgment. Like opening a long-neglected attic, you may find both treasures and clutter. Old fears, regrets, or limiting beliefs may surface, but so too will forgotten dreams, inner strengths, and quiet joys. This is your time to sort through what you've been carrying. Release the burdens and patterns that no longer serve you, those that weigh down your spirit. Hold close to what aligns with your higher self, the values, passions, and truths that resonate deeply with your soul. This way, solitude becomes not just a break, but a transformative practice that guides you toward wholeness and purpose. Solitude doesn't have to be grand or distant. It can be seamlessly included in your everyday life. You don't need to escape to remote mountains or attend lengthy meditation retreats to experience its transformative power. Instead, solitude can be found in the gentle, intentional pauses you create throughout your day. Begin your morning with a moment of stillness. As the world stirs awake, take a few minutes to sit quietly, set your intentions, and feel the rhythm of your breath. This small act anchors you in clarity and presence, shaping the tone for the day ahead. Take a walk alone, not as a task to complete, but as an experience to savor. Notice the crisp air on your skin and the distant hum of life around you. Let each step ground you in the present moment, a moving meditation that reconnects you with the world and yourself. Throughout your day, allow yourself brief pauses of silence. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let your mind settle, even if only for a few moments. These simple acts of solitude, sprinkled through your routine, serve as gentle reminders of your inner peace and strength. Though these practices may seem modest, their impact is profound. Layer by layer, step by step, they deepen your spiritual journey, helping you to stay attuned to your higher self and the quiet wisdom within. At its core, the spiritual journey is about connection with yourself, others, and the divine. Solitude serves as a sacred space where this connection is deepened and sanctified. Think of a radio dial slowly being tuned to the clearest frequency. Amid all the chaos of life, your connection to the divine is often obscured by the static of distractions, obligations, and noise. But in the silence of solitude, this interference fades, and you begin to hear with a clarity that wasn't possible before. The poet Rumi often spoke of his moments of solitude as times when he felt most connected to the beloved, his metaphor for the divine. He compared the soul in solitude to a reed flute, hollowed out and empty, yet capable of producing the most beautiful music when touched by the breath of God. In solitude, you experience this divine connection in various ways: a sudden insight, a sense of peace, or a profound feeling of love and unity. These moments are the milestones of your spiritual journey, reminding you that you are never truly alone. So the next time life calls you into solitude, whether through choice or circumstance, see it not as a punishment, but as an invitation. Step into the stillness, listen to its wisdom, and allow it to transform your spiritual journey. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I sincerely appreciate you spending your time here.